Remember that kids' game Simon Says, where one person gets all the power, telling everyone what to do, what to think, and you're out if you dare step out of line? Well, for some of us, that's not a game. It's our life with a narcissist. It's a sick game where the rules are always changing, you're always losing, and the prize isn't fun. It's their absolute control over you. We're about to expose the 3 most twisted mind games narcissists play. This isn't just about spotting red flags. It's about tearing pages out of their playbook so you can finally stop playing. Hello, and welcome. If you've ever been in a relationship that left you confused, exhausted, and doubting your own sanity, you're not in the wrong place. You're in the right one. I'm not just a coach. I'm a survivor who has been through the fire, and I've dedicated my life to helping people tear down the prison of narcissistic abuse. That fog of confusion you feel? It's not an accident. It's a carefully constructed cage designed by the narcissist to keep you unsteady and crawling back to them. They use a predictable set of psychological weapons to do this. Today, we're exposing the big 3. These are the twisted pillars that hold up their entire house of cards. Getting these is the first, most critical step to taking back your mind and your reality. We're going to name the tactic, show you how it works with real-life examples, expose their hidden agenda, and most importantly, I'm giving you a tool for each one to fight back. First up is the most intoxicating mind game of them all: love bombing. This isn't a honeymoon phase. It's a strategic, overwhelming blitz of affection, attention, and praise designed to get you addicted fast. At the start, it feels like you've stepped into a movie. They flood you with compliments, gifts, and talk of a love so deep it feels like destiny. You'll hear, "I've never felt this way before," "You're my soulmate," or "Where have you been all my life?" They mirror you, becoming the perfect match for your dreams and a perfect balm for your insecurities. It's a dizzying high. It's supposed to be. It's designed to make you drop all your defenses and get you emotionally all in as quickly as possible. The narcissist isn't getting to know you, they're studying you. They learn what makes you feel special and then overdose you with it. The constant texts, the whirlwind dates, meeting their family in the first few weeks. It all makes you feel like the center of their world. It's a powerful and highly addictive drug. But here's the cold, hard truth behind it all. The goal isn't to love you, it's to own you. This flood of idealization is what makes the abuse that follows so damn effective. As soon as they know they've got you hooked, they flip a switch. The love turns to silence. The praise turns to criticism. The person who put you on a pedestal is now the one kicking it out from under you. This whiplash is designed to make you scramble, desperate to get back to that fairy tale beginning, constantly asking yourself, "What did I do wrong?" You're now trapped in a cycle, chasing the high of that first love bomb while they string you along with crumbs of affection just to keep you in the game. They become the source of your pain and the only source of your relief. That's not love, it's control. The antidote to a love bomb is to hit the brakes and observe. Real, healthy connections build over time. They're a slow burn, not a flash fire. If it feels too good to be true and is moving at warp speed, you have to be the one to slow it down. Don't get lost in their words. Watch their actions. Do their grand promises actually happen? Do they respect you when you say you need space? Or do they pout and pressure you? A love bomber is selling you a fantasy. A real partner is building a reality with you. Insist on a pace that works for you. Anyone who gets angry when you ask to slow down isn't respecting you. They're rushing a hostile takeover. The second, and maybe the most psychologically violent mind game, is gaslighting. The name comes from an old movie where a husband slowly makes his wife believe she's going insane. And that's the goal: plain and simple: to systematically twist reality until you doubt your own memory, your judgment, and your sanity. If a narcissist can control your reality, they can control you. It happens in a few ways. The most blatant is just flat-out denial. You'll confront them about something they clearly said or did, and they'll look you dead in the eye and say, "That never happened." They say it with so much conviction you'll actually start to question your own mind. Then there's twisting the facts. They won't deny something happened, but they'll rewrite the script to make you the villain. Their sudden rage becomes, "Well, you were pushing my buttons all day. You drove me to it." The cruelest version of gaslighting is when they attack your emotions. You tell them they hurt you, and they fire back with, "You're too sensitive," "You're overreacting," or the classic, "You're being crazy." This is a kill shot. It's designed to make you believe your valid reactions are the real problem, not their toxic behavior. Over time, this poison seeps into everything. You start second-guessing every thought. You replay conversations in your head, trying to find where you went wrong. You start apologizing for things that were never your fault. You live in a constant fog of confusion, isolated because how do you even begin to explain this subtle, crazy-making abuse to anyone else? The goal? To destroy your self-trust so completely that you become dependent on their version of reality. If you can't trust your own mind, you can't trust yourself to leave. You're psychologically locked in. You cannot win a fight with a gaslighter from inside the fog. You need an anchor to the real world. Your most powerful tool is documentation. Right after a confusing conversation, write down what happened, what was said, what was done, and how you felt. Keep a private journal or send yourself an email or a voice note. This isn't for them. It's for you. When they start twisting the story days later and you feel that doubt creeping in, you can go back to your notes and see the truth in black and white. Next, you need external validation. Talk to a sane, trusted friend, a family member, or a therapist, someone outside the narcissist's orbit. Lay it out for them. This happened, this was said, and this is how I feel. Am I crazy? A healthy outside perspective is the lighthouse that cuts through the fog, confirming that your reality is real and your feelings are valid. The third mind game is one of the most bizarre and infuriating. Projection. In simple terms, projection is when a person takes all their own junk, their flaws, their toxic behaviors, their shame, and dumps it onto you. Because narcissists are built on a fragile foundation of ego, they can't handle their own ugliness. So they use you as a mirror and a garbage can for everything they hate about themselves. This is why you always feel so completely misunderstood. You're constantly being accused of things that aren't in your nature, but are a perfect fit for theirs. Is the narcissist cheating? They'll become obsessed with the idea that you're the one being unfaithful, checking your phone and questioning where you've been. Are they pathologically insecure and envious? They'll accuse you of being jealous of them. Are they the master manipulator? They'll call you manipulative. The absolute worst is when they project their own narcissism onto you. The moment you get the courage to call them out on their behavior, they'll flip it and say, "You know what? You're the narcissist." You always have to make it all about you. It's a tactical nuke designed to shut you down completely. Now you're not just being abused, you're being blamed for their abuse. The goal here is twofold. First, it lets them off the hook. If they can make you the problem, they never have to look at themselves. They get to stay perfect. Second, it's a brilliant diversion. While you're busy defending yourself from a storm of false accusations, you have zero energy left to hold them accountable for what they're actually doing. It keeps you confused, exhausted, and always on the defensive. Your countermove here is a mental technique: return to sender. You can't stop them from doing this. Their fragile reality depends on it. But you can refuse to sign for the package. The next time a narcissist accuses you of something that you know is a perfect description of them, see it for what it is: a confession. Instead of getting defensive, "I'm not a liar, how can you say that?" you mentally tag it. Projection. You don't have to say it out loud, that'll just start a war. Instead, you internally say to yourself, "This isn't my baggage. This is their shame, their behavior, and I'm not carrying it." This builds an emotional shield. You realize their accusations aren't a report on you, they're a report on themselves. You stop defending and start observing. Love bombing, gaslighting, and projection. This isn't just bad behavior, it's a strategy. It's a destructive system designed to hook you, shatter your sense of reality, and force you to carry the weight of their own dysfunction. It's a cycle of idealize, devalue, discard, and repeat that is designed to leave you feeling broken. But seeing the game is the first step to refusing to play. When you understand these tactics, their behavior is no longer a mystery. It's just a predictable, pathetic pattern of control. By learning to hit the brakes, keep receipts for your sanity, and refuse to carry their baggage, you start taking back your power, one piece at a time. Their power was never real. It was built on your confusion. The moment you find your clarity, you find your strength. You're not crazy, you're not too sensitive, and you are not the person they accuse you of being. You're a survivor of a profound psychological war, and now you have the weapons to start fighting your way out. This stuff is incredibly isolating, but I promise you, you are not alone. So many of us have stories. If you feel comfortable, share your own experience with one of these mind games in the comments. Let's make the comments section a place of validation, a place where we can all see that we weren't crazy. Reading each other's stories is one of the most powerful ways to heal. And if this helped you, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I drop new content every week to help you understand and escape toxic relationships. Thank you for showing up for yourself today.